me on this show. We got some very lovely individuals here, one of which is a guest that you may remember from last week. We have Miss Jess V.
Hello.
Good to have you
Thanks for having me back, you guys.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming back.
It's
She
so
did
fun.
good.
It was such a long trip for you to come back, and we're just glad to have you.
I'm surprised you didn't run away forever after
Not
the
at
first
all.
episode.
I feel like I'm at home here.
All right.
No problem.
Now, for the reason you guys all tune in every week, let's look at the other guys here at Smosh Games.
No one tunes in for us, but I am Lasercorn, and next to me I have my friend Sohinki.
Yes, I'm Sohinki, and everyone does tune in for me, actually. I've done a focus group, and it turns out that I'm actually the reason people
All right,
watch.
tone your ego down. All right. And now, the machine made from only the highest quality duct tape and cardboard. The only machine capable of bringing you Ian and Anthony, the Smosh Bot.
I will never forget that you did this to me.
Actually, I'm very excited for this one. It's games that just need to be rebooted already. Like, it needs to happen. We want them back. They were great when we were younger. Let's get these guys back.
Okay.
I'll kick things off. I would love to see a reboot of Zombies Ate My Neighbors for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Awesome, amazing
Also on the
game.
Sega
First
Genesis.
favorite,
Yeah.
my first favorite co-op game ever. Like, it was just great. The music was great. The comedy was there, but it's still a little terrifying because you get overwhelmed.
Yeah, when those chainsaw guys came after you and they would like come through hedges and,
And then as
stuff
soon as
with
you
the
run out of like
chainsaw.
the little clown punching bag to stop him, you're
Yeah.
like, oh shit, what do I do now?
Yeah, you ran out of distractions and you're just in lots of trouble. It was a great game.
One thing I never understood was why water guns were so effective against
It
zombies.
was holy water.
Ah, okay, there you go. There you go. That
Nice.
perfectly
I'm just guessing.
explains, you just answered that question
Yeah.
perfectly there. Joven, how about you?
Personally, I've said this before in fact, I've been saying this for years. Killer Instinct was an amazing fighting game, and
Yeah,
it
it was.
needs to be rebooted. It would do so well. You know, I don't even need a new console game. Give me like an HD re-release on XBLA or something. Like, it was awesome.
Right, yeah.
Like the combo breaker.
Who did you play as?
Spinal and Cinder.
Okay.
Because I could button mash and somehow do like an ultra combo.
Right.
And it was beautiful. But
I played as Orchid.
Orchid was hot.
She had amazing tits.
they were just
really
like
did. She really did.
polygonal
She
and
did.
there.
Like, I think she paved the way for boob physics.
Primal Rage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of great fighting games from yesterday
Right.
that need to be rebooted.
But I mean,
Yeah.
not all of the fighting games had monkeys that farted in people's faces to do
That's true.
damage.
Right,
yeah.
right.
And you could eat followers to regain health,
Yeah.
which was also awesome.
So good.
Well, speaking of fighting games that should have been rebooted, or should be rebooted, I would go with Eternal Champions.
I don't know what
I'm not familiar with that
Yeah.
one.
Oh my god, it was such, okay, it was on, I remember playing it on Sega, and basically it was about these characters who had all met untimely deaths. And so they were all brought back to fight in this tournament and to redeem themselves, and whoever won the tournament got their soul back.
seems
And they
very
had different
emo.
stories for each character on how each of them died. Like, one of them was set up and she was like a circus performer and someone cut her tightrope.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
that sounds
Eternal
I would like
Champions, yeah.
to be known that the girl on the show just schooled us all on a game we've never heard
Talking
of.
about a game you've never
Talk
heard
about,
of.
talk about a
at
back
Looks
in
like
my day
nudes.
moment.
Yeah, but it was also cool because they went all the way back to like the Dark Ages. They went into the future. Like, it was just like all
That's
time
cool.
periods that they picked these souls from.
That
So
does
I
open
would
up an
see-
interesting realm because having that's such a wide range of characters would keep it
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. They had like a sea god. They had a Neanderthal. They had a robotic guy named, I think his name was Rax, robotic artificial exoskeleton.
Wait a second, I've played this game.
Yeah, yeah.
He knows
Oh
that.
yeah.
I did. I think you said, was it on the Super Nintendo also? Or maybe I did play it on the Genesis.
I remember playing it on
I remember
Sega, yeah.
Rex because like you had all these old timey guys. Then I was like, I'm gonna be the robot and kick everyone's ass.
Yeah. No, you should check it out. Check it out.
I will
Wiki
have
it.
to do that, yeah.
Yeah. But other than Eternal Champions, something that's not a fighting game, I'd actually like to see a Manhunt reboot.
Oh, I remember
Rockstar?
Manhunt, where you could kill people with
Yeah.
plastic bags, put them over their head,
Yeah.
and choke them to death.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what
That
you're
was
talking about.
awesome.
That
Yeah.
game was
It was a Rockstar
extremely
game.
gruesome.
Yeah, it was so vicious.
Uh-huh.
Didn't you
I
get like
liked it.
more points based on how vicious your kill was?
Yeah,
too?
that game's actually on a lot of like top 10 scariest game lists.
It
Yeah.
wasn't exactly scary. It was just very gratuitous and violent. And I know
Gratuitous
Rockstar,
amounts of blood.
Yeah, it got banned in several countries. Rockstar actually had to go back and tone it down, especially for the Wii.
Yeah.
It caught a lot of for being on like a family console and holding the Wii remote and the Wii nunchuck. You would have to make the motion of
Oh.
like strangle and so they basically called
That
it
is
Family
awesome.
console.
Can I just,
exactly.
like, I don't even know the story of that game. You're just a serial killer or something, and you just murder.
No,
That's all you need.
You're put into this almost game show type environment where serial killers are after you, and you have
okay.
to take them out.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't remember, but I do remember viciously murdering everyone.
Yeah.
Yes. But the second game, I felt like Manhunt 2 especially was so poorly done.
Maybe it's because they
And-
tried to fix everything that all the they got from the first game. Like, all right, let's dumb it down a little bit. Let's make the controls a little more accessible.
Yeah, and they had to appease the government, I guess, because they were, in
Government.
so much trouble for
Yeah.
making such a violent game. And when they did fix it and correct some things, it was just hard to see. Like it was, like there was just blurry images, and it just didn't feel right. And then I felt like the game was sort of incomplete. Like it had extremely stupid AI.
Yeah.
And it just seemed broken. And so I think they can do something better with that series.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Manhunt.
I think someone else might have an opinion on this matter.
Yeah, I think we should let the machine with a will of its own weigh in. Ian and Anthony on the Smosh bot.
Oh, dude.
Oh, Jesus! Finally!
Jovenshire, shut the hell up.
Games that we want rebooted.
Yeah. Cruisin' World, obviously.
Cruising!
Yeah.
Cruising world!
I don't think they... What other game can you race this little three-wheeled, like, piece of crap car against a Lamborghini car and
What
still
race-
be the same speed for no reason whatsoever?
What racing game can you run over redwood trees,
I think-
paper flat?
Well, I feel like if that got rebooted, that probably would be the same.
Dude, you could do flips and tricks over jumps.
Yeah.
That was pretty badass.
Yeah. And you could run over cows and watch, like, pieces of them flying everywhere, which is awesome.
For me, I want another Earthbound, and I want another Pokemon Snap for the Wii U. Think about it. You got the controller, and it's like you're looking through the camera lens.
Yes.
And now there's like what?
That's freaking brilliant.
There's like 7,000 Pokemon now. The game would never end.
Yeah, because wasn't the original Pokemon Snap like 10 minutes long? You go through like one route, and that's the whole entire game.
There were like 6 levels. I don't care how short the game was. It was awesome, and you could take it to like Blockbuster and get the things, the pictures printed out.
Who still has their Pokemon Snap Pokemon pictures?
I do. They're on my binder, my Pokemon card binder.
It's true, I've seen it. Yep.
Back to you guys, because I know you're just waiting to keep talking and putting me to sleep.
And that's why we have Ian and Anthony here on Gamer Nation. You just can't go wrong with information like that. Just good video game knowledge
can.
right there.
Yeah, you can go wrong.
Yeah, that's
you can definitely go
don't
wrong.
take any advice.
But now for our favorite part of Gamer Nation, where we play games with guests. Yay!
I'm the guest.
So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take 3 video game characters. Each
Okay.
one of us will give you 3 characters,
Okay.
and you will either choose to bang one, marry one, or kill one.
This may be too graphic for children under the age of 13. Who am I kidding? Internet porn is free.
All right, so you give the first 3 characters.
All right. Off the top of my head, we got Dr. Wily,
Okay.
Mega Man, of course. Then we got Kratos, God of War, and then we've been talking about Final Fantasy on the show. I'm gonna go with Cloud from Final Fantasy.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it's in there,
So, okay. I think I would bang Kratos.
Okay.
Because as history shows, he can kind of give it to 2 women at the same time.
He did please Aphrodite.
Yes, in the Chamber of Romance.
Yeah,
And,
that was good.
anyone that can handle Aphrodite.
That was a little easy, but yeah, go ahead.
And then marry, I would probably marry Cloud.
Can I make an argument for Dr. Wily?
No, not.
He's clearly got a lot of money.
Well,
he builds all
I'm
those
not
robots.
a gold digger.
Look,
Jesus. What did you just say?
I'm trying to secure your future here.
Yeah, but it's not about the money.
Yeah,
It's
you're
about
right.
the emotional attachment.
Fair enough.
And
Okay.
Cloud seems to
Like
have
Cloud
that.
has any emotional attachment of any sort.
But he does have a
he does
giant
have an
sword
I
there.
know, giant sword.
You know what they say about guys with big swords.
Small hands.
And then I would kill Dr. Wily and then take all of his money. Okay. And then I'd
Hey,
be secure with
there you go.
Cloud.
That's fair enough.
While
Give me one
banging
of these.
Kratos.
That's good.
Acceptable.
You'd be cheating on Cloud. That's all the mess.
Acceptable. But that was too easy, Sohinki.
You're right.
I'm gonna throw you a few curveballs.
Okay.
You got
all
time to
right.
think, though.
Let's
go.
We're gonna go Sonya Blade,
Oh. Good.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Laura Croft,
All right.
Ooh, I
yes,
kinda like this.
and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I think that's pretty simple. I
Okay.
would kill Sonic because I'm not into bestiality.
That's kind of messed
Also,
up.
he's prickly, so you don't want to.
prickly.
You don't want to be like.
And he may be a teenager still, so you could get into trouble.
Yeah, that's true. You could get
that's
in trouble
true.
with a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get into trouble for that. So better murder him.
Yeah.
Get in less
Exactly.
trouble. I like your logic. Okay.
And then I would, I'd probably bang Sonya Blade.
Yeah.
And then
get
I would
lost in that one for a
marry.
second.
I would marry Laura Croft because she's an adventurer and she could take me on all her adventures. With
I
her.
would play that sequel.
And
Yeah.
she's rich. Going back to what Sohinki was
I would
saying
play that
earlier
sequel.
about-
Every now and then, Laura Croft has to check in with you, like, "Hey, babe, I'm gonna be late tonight. I'm
like,
out raiding
"Okay,
tombs or whatever,
dinner will be
fighting
in the oven."
velociraptors."
But here's the thing, you'd get a little like confidence issues because you don't know what she means by raiding tombs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could get.
It's like I'm
jealous.
out raiding tombs, babe, and you're just like, what does she mean?
if I'm gonna marry her, there's gonna be that bond in that.
The trust. The
Can I say
trust,
that-
Sohinki.
Can I say though, Sonya Blade is used to dying a lot. Just constantly dies in Mortal Kombat.
So he's
But I
making
don't-
an argument for killing her. No.
Yeah, no, I would just
that's
bang
not the
her.
way-
I mean,
yeah.
wouldn't you?
Yes.
Jeez,
Yeah, I
like,
would.
Yeah, you
Bang
trying
her
to.
or
He
bang
wants to bang
Sonic?
Sonic, is what
no,
he
no, no,
said.
no. I
That's
mean,
the argument I heard.
He's into that.
clearly,
All right, moving
yes,
on
I
to
would love
Jovin.
to bang Sonic. That's what you should get from this.
We're gonna go with Darth Vader,
Okay, you and your Darth Vader.
Evil.
Goro,
Also evil.
Nice.
or Mario.
Okay. Well,
No, it's an easy one.
yeah. I guess I would kill Goro because that's just creepy with the four arms.
Or
I mean,
is
he's
it
just-
great?
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
he's just got a weird face, and it's just like I'm not.
He
No,
is
it's not
part
about.
dragon.
It's,
But he's quite
yeah.
masculine, though.
Right? No,
Yeah.
but
But
so
have
is
you
Darth
seen
Vader.
the size of his legs?
Well,
That's
Well,
not where I
there's
thought
also
that sentence was
Darth
ending.
I would bang Darth Vader because
Robot
he
penis.
can use the Force. Hey, if you know what I'm saying. And then I would marry Mario
Force
because
chip.
he would save me from Bowser all the time.
It's true.
While
See,
I was in-
He'd also let you get kidnapped by Bowser all the time.
Yeah,
And
he would
he-
be constantly getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
Right, but he would come to my rescue.
I would marry Darth Vader just because he can protect you with the Force, A, and B, maybe you could change him.
Yeah.
And he has a battle station. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. This has been Gamer Nation. We are Smosh Games. We had Ian and Anthony here with SmoshBot. Again, thank you all so much for showing up. Leave some comments, show some love. We'll get back at you, and we'll see you next week.
Later.